Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Thursday, April 3rd. We got a couple MLB games for today and 6 NBA games. Got 3 props for each sport. So let's get started. We're going to get started with NBA first. Obviously, I'm going to target that Golden State and Lakers game. Obviously, take the 2 studs, Curry and LeBron. They usually play very well against each other. Luka is in play also. The first one I'll be going with is Stephen Curry. And for him, pretty much everything's in play, especially against the Lakers. Not sure if I'm going to be taking some gobbies in this matchup. He did have a monster game. I believe he had like 52 points against Memphis a couple days ago. Obviously, he's going to regress from that, or he can go even more than that. But I'll take Stephen Curry's points. I think fantasy score is in play. I actually like his points and assists in this matchup at 31.5 more than his points itself. I think he is going to go over on his assist line. I think you can get him on other platforms at 5.5. I'm like 52 points and he was still able to dish out 8 assists. Going against the Lakers, like I mentioned, he plays very well against the Lakers. Same thing with LeBron. So I think his points and assists is the best prop for him. DG has him over to go over at 52%. So I'm going to be taking his points and assists. Next one is LeBron. I do like his points. I think you can get him on other platforms at 22.5. Most likely I'll be taking his iron paying Gabi at 19.5. I think he's going to have a good overall game, which is rebounds and assists is in play. You can get it at 15. I do like it a lot at 15. If it gets bumped to 15.5, avoid it. But at 15, you do have that push equity. So his points Gabi or his RA, those are the two options I like for LeBron. And next one is probably Rudy Gobert. And for this one, I took it on Sleeper. I got better value over there. Here, PRA is at 24.5. I was able to get it at Sleeper at 23.5, so I took it over there instead. Here on PrizePicks, I think his best option, you can take his PRA if you don't have Sleeper, but you are taking that 1 point bump. Here on PrizePicks, I'm most likely going to be pivoted to his fantasy score at 33. I think it's going to be a blowout. If anyone's going to stay on the floor, it's going to be Rudy Gobert. So you can target also Naz Reid as well. He's also in play. But PRA and fantasy score, those are the two best options for him. Obviously, you can target his rebounds. If you do take his rebounds, I suggest you take his Gabi rebounds, any of these 3. Just in case it does become a blowout and they pull their starters. Let's head on over to MLB. First one I'll be going with, it's a pitcher fantasy score. I'm going to go with Nestor Cortez. Obviously, we all know how he did his debut. He had a horrible debut against his former team. He's going to do a much better this time around, but I still think he doesn't go over his fantasy score at 27.5. So I'm going to be taking the under. You can also look into his strikeout. I think his strikeout line is a little bit too high. If you were able to get it last night at 5.5, it's at 5 now. He still needs 6 to beat you. I mean, I don't think he's gonna get 6 strikeouts. He's not much of a strikeout pitcher. He averages about 4 or 5 strikeouts a game. So you may want to target this one under. Next up, I'm gonna go with the Gabi strikeouts, and that is Hunter Brown. You can also target Joe Ryan. I think this is gonna be a pitcher's duel into the 5th inning. So one of these two you can take. I just think Hunter Brown has more upside on strikeout potential. So I'll take Hunter Brown over pitcher strikeouts as far as Gabi. And last one for baseball, I'm going to be taking a hitter fantasy score. I like the matchup here for him, and that is Eli De La Cruz. We all know he can, every time he's on base, he can steal, and that is a lot of points on hitter fantasy score. So I'll be taking his, I do have him projected to get a hit and possibly a stolen base, possibly a run score as well. So I'll be taking this as hitter fantasy score for Eli De La Cruz. One more you can target for hitters. Altuve is in play. He does hit well against Joe Ryan. So at 6.5, it's pretty decent. So it's a possibility to take as well. But these are the 3 I like for baseball today. It's only a couple games today. I believe it's 4 or 5 games, and one of them already started. So mix and match with NBA. Obviously, we don't have the Final Four college basketball till the weekend. Tomorrow's Flex Friday, so go light today. Try to build that bankroll and build some Gabi slips. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. If you guys are interested in the core, the link is in the description below. Post all my slips across all platforms. Other than that, have a great day and see you guys in the next one.